What's going on, guys? Brothers are Brother here, and today I'm going to be talking about the new weapons within Call of Duty Black Ops 3. That's right, you guys know, I think like a month or two ago, Treyarch added a bunch of new melee weapons into their game. I'm talking like the butterfly knife, the wrench, and the brass knuckles. But yesterday, Treyarch added a bunch more new weapons, and it wasn't just melee weapons this time. They actually added a new assault rifle, which is pretty sick, and also a new secondary weapon alongside more melee weapons for us to use. Now, if you guys are wondering how you actually get these new weapons, now it's just the same as those melee weapons that we got a while back. You just get them into Braderz, which, you know, it can be annoying for some people, especially like me, who don't really like to spend a lot of money on the game itself, you know, buying and opening a bunch of supply drops. So I'm just going to be like playing the game, getting crypto keys, and hopefully I'll get it in one of those like one-off supply drops, man. Alright guys, let's get started with the melee weapons right here. Now I'm also going to be showing you some gameplay from the trailer that Treyarch just uploaded, just because I haven't actually got the weapons myself, so I thought, you know, I'd at least show you guys some gameplay of these new weapons. But let's get started with the Iron Gym. Now the Iron Gym is basically just like a crowbar. It works the same way as the wrench that we saw introduced later or previously within Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now it's a lethal brute force melee weapon which takes out enemies with a single blunt strike, which is pretty sick. So, you know, if you're behind someone or maybe even running at someone, if you hit them once, they are dead, man. So that's a pretty good melee weapon, a pretty good addition to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. But next up, which is probably like the most interesting weapon out of all of these that was added within this update, it's called Fury's Song. Now this is a legendary sword which takes the full life out of an enemy with each broad slash. Now this is a full-on sword, man. It kind of looks like a huge combat knife, which is pretty sick, but it looks crazy, man. I had no idea that it was going to add like a full-on sword within Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but just take a look at that gameplay, man. It looks absolutely sick. Again, this is mad intimidating. If someone's running at me with this sword, I am just gonna run for my life, man. There's no way I'm staying near that. It looks absolutely sick. Alright guys, let's get into the main weapons right here. Now you guys know within the last update they only added melee weapons, but within this one he decided to add like an assault rifle, a pistol, and a crossbow, which is pretty sick, which I'll get into a little bit later into this video. But let's start off with the MX Garand. Now I don't know if you guys played Call of Duty World at War, but if you did, you'll remember the M1 Garand, which was a semi-automatic assault rifle, which was pretty sick. You know, within Black Ops 3 at the moment we've only got the Shiva, which is kind of annoying. It's a really powerful weapon, but you're kind of restricted as to how fast you can actually fire that weapon. But we have now got the MX Garand, which is like the futuristic version of the M1 Garand from Call of Duty World at War. Now again, if you didn't really play World at War, think of like the FAL from Black Ops 2. It's kind of like that, a semi-automatic assault rifle where you can fire it a little bit or quite a lot faster actually than the Shiva. So again, this MX Garand, it kind of melts people as well with the gameplay that I'm showing on screen, but it's a classic remake of that classic semi-automatic assault rifle in World at War, and it puts targets down with 2 shots, which is kind of sick. You know, it might be a little bit less accurate than the Shiva, I'm guessing, just because it's a little has a little bit better fire rate compared to that, and that still takes 2 bullets. But still, that's an amazing weapon, man. I'm hyped to hopefully get my hands on that weapon within a supply drop. But next up, guys, we have got the Marshall 16 shotgun pistol. Now this kind of reminds me of the Executioner from Call of Duty Black Ops. So if you can't remember it, I'll put an image on screen right now. It's kind of like a shotgun sort of pistol, which was pretty mad within Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but we've got a similar thing within this game right here, and it says, when you need to clear a room in a hurry, this hand cannon combines the massive firepower of a double barrel shotgun with the mobility of a pistol. So this is kind of crazy, man. It's got 2 bullets in each clip, which obviously if it had a little bit more, it'd probably be a little bit too OP, but at closer ranges it just acts like a double barrel shotgun, just absolutely annihilating those people, which is pretty sick. So that's a pretty cool addition to this game. But finally we have got probably like the most anticipated weapon within this game. Now you guys know within Black Ops 2 we had a crossbow, within Black Ops 1 we had a crossbow, and now we finally got a crossbow within Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now this one's a little bit different, man. It's called the NX Shadow Claw crossbow, which looks a little bit smaller compared to the other crossbows that we'd usually see within Call of Duty, and this one's a little bit cool, man. This is silent, so if you wanting to like be really stealthy with this weapon, you can be, because people will not know where you are when you're shooting with this weapon. It's like a medium range weapon, and also you can retrieve your crossbow projectile bolts after you fire them. So say if you miss an enemy, maybe even if like you kill an enemy, you can then pick up those bolts after, you know, that's happened. Or maybe if you hit a wall, you can then pick them up afterwards as well, which is pretty sick. So this crossbow is actually amazing, man. And also, if you guys remember, I think it was Black Ops 1 where you could get like a tri-bolt attachment. I'm not too sure, I'm pretty sure you could, but within this game they've added the tri-bolt attachment where you can fire 3 bullets at once, which obviously would waste 3 at the same time. So if you miss all 3, you probably do have to reload and stuff. But they've added the tri-bolt attachment as well. And what's also cool about this crossbow is mad, man. What they've also done is you can actually have akimbo crossbows. That's right, you can have akimbo crossbows within Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now I think that's kind of crazy, you know. I would never imagine to be able to have like a dual wield crossbow, but I guess you can within this game. Let me know in the comments down below whether you guys have got this crossbow, and with this, it's actually pretty cool. I've not got any of these weapons yet, so I don't know whether they're good or not, but by the looks of things, like with the gameplay I've been showing on screen for you guys, they do look pretty sick. But that's the end of this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. Let me know in the comments down below whether you want to be spending money on COD points to be able to get each of these new weapons right here. Like, I'm most hyped to get like I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the MX Garand, because I really want to make a video on that weapon, but I highly doubt I'm actually going to get that weapon at all, man. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.